Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that every second you wasted yesterday is gone forever. No matter how much money you have, how many apologies you make, or how desperately you wish for it, time will never come back. That's exactly what happened to Daniel. Daniel was a young man who always believed he had plenty of time for everything. "I'll do it tomorrow" was his favorite phrase. He procrastinated on his studies, delayed spending time with his aging mother, and ignored opportunities to build his future. He wasted hours scrolling through his phone, playing video games, and engaging in endless conversations that led nowhere. One evening, his mother, who had always been his biggest supporter, gently placed her frail hand on his shoulder and whispered, "Daniel, time is precious. Don't wait too long to chase your dreams or to be with the people who love you." He smiled and assured her, "I have all the time in the world, Mom. Don't worry." One fateful morning, Daniel woke up to the devastating news that his mother had passed away in her sleep. The regret hit him like a storm. He hadn't spent enough time with her, hadn't told her how much he loved her, hadn't listened when she needed him. Every second wasted now felt like a stab in his heart. Days turned into months, but the guilt never faded. One day, while walking in the park, Daniel met an old man sitting alone on a bench, flipping an old hourglass in his hands. Intrigued, Daniel approached him and asked, "Why do you keep staring at that hourglass?" The old man sighed and said, "This hourglass represents life. Every grain of sand that falls is a moment you can never get back. Do you know how much time you have left?" Daniel's eyes welled with tears. "I thought I had all the time in the world, but I was wrong. I lost my mother before I could show her how much I loved her." The old man nodded knowingly. We all learn this lesson too late, but the question is, what will you do with the time you have left? That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. His mind replayed every moment he had wasted, every time he had taken his mother's love for granted. He realized that time was the one thing he could never earn back. From that day forward, Daniel changed. He set goals, worked hard, and made time for the people who mattered. He no longer waited for the perfect moment. He created it. Years later, he became a successful entrepreneur, but more importantly, he lived a life without regrets, cherishing every second as a gift. Right now, you have two choices. Let time slip away like sand through your fingers, or take control and make every second count. What will you choose? Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Tell your loved ones you love them. Chase your dreams. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely.